Ann and I started talking about what was most important in our lives. Wouldn't it be nice to actually get a place where we can have a big garden and we can get dogs that like to run around?
Good boy, good dog.
Living in nature, tremendous value for both of us. Having privacy, being able to appreciate views, having coffee in the morning where you could just walk out with a cup of coffee and there you'd be in the middle of the woods. We wanted a house where we felt good.
I knew when I saw this place that this was it. It's just a breathtaking place. Throughout the construction process, we would come up on the weekends, and I can remember sitting exactly here, but when there were no steps, and I don't even think the porch was completely floored, with you know, a bottle of wine, and just sitting there then, imagining what it would be like to sit here now. There was a lot of dreaming and a lot of anticipation, hopeful anticipation in the construction process.
I grew up in a house in Connecticut and had a screen porch breezeway. So we put a screen porch breezeway in here. It was a wonderful part of my life as a young boy growing up, and it's now part of my life as I'm older. My grandparents had a house with clapboards, so we wanted to do that as well. I love stone, and so you can see around you we have a huge stone terrace here. We have a stone chimney. The stone has a wonderful sort of eternal quality to it, a solidness to it.
A lot of the houses that we've lived in have sort of the limitations of those houses have helped steer the design of this house. In our house in Washington, the kitchen was, you know, away, and when we would have people over, I felt like I was missing the party if I was in the kitchen cooking. So now we have the kitchen as the center, and I can participate in the conversation while I'm cooking.
We used recycled material. The floors came from a factory in Framingham, Massachusetts, and found wonderful cypress doors from New Orleans that we use, all the interior doors. We don't have 4 bedrooms. We have basically our bedroom and a guest bedroom, and that's it. And that's all anybody really needs when you're a so-called empty nester. We wanted a house that we could live in through the various seasons. When it's very hot in the summer and there are bugs, we hang out on the screen porch. During the fall and the spring, we usually sit out here because it has a fantastic view. In the winter, we have a cozy little room where we have a wood stove, so we hang out in there.
The place itself had this really strong attraction when we saw it. And then we tried to build a house that was, that lived up to the space.
We used everything we could in the site, the trees, the stone, the view, the topography, and we created what we believe is something that we've always wanted.
It's just a wonderful place to be.